February the 27th, Genesis 32:24. And Jacob was left alone, and there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of the day. Left alone. What different sensations those words conjure up to each of us. To some, they spell loneliness and desolation. To others, rest and quiet. To be left alone without God would be too awful for words, but to be left alone with Him is a foretaste of heaven. If His followers spent more time alone with Him, we should have spiritual giants again. The Master set us an example. Note how often He went to be alone with God. And He had a mighty purpose behind the command, "When thou prayest, enter into thy closet, and when thou hast shut thy door, pray." The greatest miracles of Elijah and Elisha took place when they were alone with God. It was alone with God that Jacob became a prince, and just there that we, too, may become princes. Men, and women too, wondered at it, Zechariah 3:8. Joshua was alone when the Lord came to him, Joshua 1:1. Gideon and Jephthah were by themselves when commissioned to save Israel, Judges 6:11 and 11:29. Moses was by himself at the wilderness bush, Exodus 3:1-5. Cornelius was praying by himself when the angel came to him, Acts 10:2. No one was with Peter on the housetop when he was instructed to go to the Gentiles, Acts 10:9. John the Baptist was alone in the wilderness, Luke 1:80. And John the Beloved alone in Patmos when nearest to God, Revelation 1:9. Covet to get alone with God. If we neglect it, we not only rob ourselves but others too of blessing, since when we're blessed, we're able to pass on blessing to others. It may mean less outside work. It must mean more depth and power, and the consequence too will be, they saw no man save Jesus only. To be alone with God in prayer cannot be overemphasized. If chosen men had never been alone, in deep mid-silence, open-doored to God, no greatness ever had been dreamed or done.